Hello, boys and girls. Today, we're going to continue our discussion about long division. And I was thinking, I kind of jumped the gun yesterday by hopping right into 4 digits because I'm silly. And there's some of you that can't do that. And there's some that I want to slow it down. Okay? We're still going to work with DMSD. Divide, multiply, subtract, and drop. But we're just going to do it with 2 digits to start off with. So D, M, S, D. Then I like to draw a little arrow to signify the repeating of the process. Okay? So remember, the first D stands for divide. The second M stands for multiply. The S, the third letter, stands for subtract. And the fourth letter, the last D, stands for drop. And just repeat the process over. So what we're going to do is we're going to work through a few problems. And I just want to start off simple, using 2 digits divided by 1. So for the first example, I'm going to do 58 divided by, let's say, 4. Okay? Now the first thing that we're looking at here is how many times can 4 go into 5? Dividing the first number, how many times can 4 go into 5? Well, there's 1, 4. 4 can only go into 5 one time. Because if you go twice, that'd be 8. That's 2 4s. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. So 1 4 in 5. Then you're going to multiply. No, that's not great. You're going to multiply the number right here, the divisor, times this number up here that you just put above the 5. That's 4 times 1, which is 4. Then you subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. And you drop the next number, 18. How many times can 4 go into 18? 4, 8, 12, 16. Peyton got me singing those multiplication songs. I haven't sung them in a while, but now they're stuck in my head. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 20 is too much, so you go to the number closest without going over, which would be 4 times, because 4 times 4 is 16. So put the 4 up there, then you multiply 4 times the number you just put up there. You're not doing 4 times 14. You're not doing 4 times 1, then 4 times 4. You're just doing 4 times 4. You already did 4 times 1. Now you're over to the number in the 1 spot there. So 4 times 4, which is 16. Subtract it. 18 minus 16 is 2. So our quotient is 14, remainder 2. And now we can check our work by just multiplying our quotient by the divisor and then adding the remainder. 14 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 56. Oh, our number's 58. Oh, we have to add our divisor, or add our remainder, which is 2. 56 plus 2 is 58. Right? The important thing is remembering the steps, guys. I know that it can be a little confusing to see in that way, and it's hard to remember the process. You just need to remember DMSD. If you need to make up your own little acronym for it, you know, do movie, do, or you know, dinosaurs make silly drawings. Something like that. Something to help you remember. Let's look at another one. Oops. There. Make sure I'm black so you guys can see it. Let's look at 96 divided by 4. Might as well just keep the 4 train rolling. Okay, so our first step, divide. Divide the first number. How many times can 4 go into 9? 4, 8, 12. Oh, 12 is too much, but twice. 4 times, then you put the 2 up there. Then you multiply. Multiply 4 times 2, which is 8. Then you subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. Then you drop. Drop the number next to it. 16. Repeat the process. How many times is 4 going to 16? 4, 8, 12, 16. 4 up there, divide that, multiply. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract. 16 minus 16 is 0. There are no more numbers to drop. There's no remainder, so our quotient, remember quotient is the answer to a division problem. Our quotient is 0. Our quotient is 24, our remainder is 0. And once again, you can always check your work, because division is the opposite of multiplication. So if you multiply your quotient, in this case our quotient is 24 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 96, 96. Correct answer. Woohoo! Alright, I want to do one more for this lesson. And this lesson is mostly just so you guys can see the steps in process and work and action. And I wanted to take it down a notch. 2 and 3 number digits, not 4. Let's do a 3-digit one just to, see it in action. Let's do 564 divided by 3. Okay, first step, divide. How many times can 3 go into 5? 3, 6, oh, only once. Multiply. 3 times that number. 3 times 1 is 3. Oops, let's subtract, sorry. Alright, we multiplied 3 and 1. Now we need to subtract the product we just put under there. 5 minus 3 is 2. Drop the next number, which is 6. How many times can you, sorry. Repeat the process. How many times can 3 go into 26? Well, I know 3 times 9 is 27. That's 1 too many. So I need to go 3 times 8, which would be 24. So I'll put the 8 up here. Multiply. 3 times 8 is 24. Subtract. 26 minus 24 is 2. Drop the 4. Repeat the process. How many times can 3 go into 24? Well, I just did that on the previous problem. 3 goes into 24 8 times, so I put an 8 up here. Multiply. 3 times 8 is 24. Subtract. 24 minus 24 is 0. No more numbers to drop. I don't need to repeat the process. Our quotient equals 188. And of course, check your work. 188 times 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. 564. Guys, I know it's challenging and new, but if you're not making mistakes, you're not learning. So don't be afraid of making mistakes and trying your hand at this, okay? You just have to start committing those steps to memory. All right? So try the attached work to this, and in small math groups, maybe we'll work on some of these together as well, okay? Really hammer that point home. All right. Good luck, guys.